And welcome back.
Man, this
Welcome
is
back.
it's been a while since our last hangout.
Yeah, it's been it's been 2 days for them, but for us, it's been mere seconds.
Yeah. In fact, we haven't even left the call. It's the exact same call.
Yeah, crazy. We've all changed as people.
Yeah. I became a
Uh,
superhero. You became also a superhero.
yeah.
Yeah. How well of a superhero do you think you'd be?
Um, I
Do
don't
you
know.
think you'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna fight every bad guy no matter what? And you're like, that bad guy kind of has a point. It's like, it's a little shady what that company's doing.
I don't know. Honestly, cause okay, if you're talking about who I'd fight, then I think I'd try to focus on just preventing murders and stuff.
Yeah.
Cause
Well, that would depend. So I'm assuming you would want your power to be shapeshifting
oh well, I don't
because
know. I mean, if you're asking what power I'd have, that's a different question. But you're asking if I'm already a superhero.
yeah,
So if I was already a superhero, I
I
don't
feel
know.
like it would depend on your power because
Yes, that's
some powers are built for certain situations than
yeah.
others.
If your power is to
And that's like
fucking
that's what I like about like My Hero Academia. Kind of is like not everyone is like a fighting bad guys hero. There are like support heroes and all that,
yeah.
rescue heroes.
What's oh yeah, Lemillion. He's the one. His power was super lame, but he manages to use it in a way that's useful, right?
Yeah,
He just phased through walls or something.
he just basically becomes full and tangible. But
Yeah,
like that means full and tangible, like no oxygen to his lungs, no light to his eyes, and all
yeah.
that,
But he makes it work.
and he becomes a badass.
Yeah. I mean, but yeah, you'd have to be creative. I think it'd be hard to say
Be a
if I'd be a good
superhero.
hero or not. Yeah, obviously it'd be hard to be a superhero, but I mean, I don't know. If I was in a life or death situation where I had to save someone, it's easy for me to say that, oh, of course I'd save their life. I'm a superhero. I'm a
Yeah,
good
because
person.
actions are louder than words. So it's like
But
you could
yeah,
say
also I might be. I mean, I could be scared.
you could
I don't
pussy
know.
out.
I
You're
don't
like,
know how I'd be.
ah,
I don't know how I'd be in a life or death situation. I've never been in one. I'm glad for that.
yeah,
But, I've never been in a situation where I had to be I gotta keep people alive. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. Maybe I'd crack under the pressure. I don't know. Why did it keep stopping?
maybe you'd break and become a supervillain.
Yeah, I'd fucking corrupt.
Yeah, that's your you get akumatized.
I get akumatized.
Ah, you two deal with the Moleculi.
The villain's name is U2. Is there even
Yeah,
a gem
because
up there, or am I just wasting my
there
time?
is. There's a little orb.
No, I wanted gems, because gems are how we get to the next level. I grab those orb things just because I can, but...
Yeah, I feel like being a superhero would be really difficult, and I don't even know if I don't know if I'd be able to. I feel like if anything, I'd be an anti-hero,
Yeah,
where it's like I'll stop like murders and people getting hurt and all that, and stop like injuries and help with natural disasters.
yeah.
But, like shit, I'm gonna rob a bank. Being a superhero doesn't pay for anything. I got student loans to take care of, and that's like another point. Like being a superhero doesn't pay for like
Well,
the bills.
I mean,
That's why a lot
GoFundMe.
of and OnlyFans.
Spider-Man OnlyFans.
Oh, don't say that. There probably exists right now, or someone's trying to work
Oh,
on
of
it.
course it exists.
That's someone being me.
Okay. There's definitely
We
people
wear
that
the Spider-Man costume from Comic Con.
oh. Oh yeah, you want to tell some stories about Comic-Con?
I mean, it's not
Cisco and
really
Tyson went to Phoenix
Phoenix
Fan
Fan
Fusion.
Fusion
Yeah, it's not Comic-Con.
because San Diego's like, I'm gonna trademark that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not really much to tell. We literally just walked around buying things that we didn't need to buy.
You don't have any funny stories?
I mean, my sister. So Tyson's not the smartest cookie in the cookie jar.
Okay.
And
Way to out him
so
like that.
okay, no, let me finish the story, and you'll slowly begin to realize, all right, maybe you got a point. But
Okay.
so it was my sister and her friend,
Yeah.
but he had to leave for work. So when he left, my sister hung out with me and Tyson,
Right.
because like, who else was she gonna hang out with until her other friend got there? And we were in line trying to get like it was like tavern like mugs, but like it was root beer,
Yeah.
which we didn't get to try because of the situation. I'm really sad because I was like, oh, that looks fucking awesome. But she realized that her friend, the one that left for work, had the car keys.
Ah.
And you know, he was already at work and his shift started already.
Oh, nice.
So my sister is like freaking out. I'm trying to calm her down. And Tyson, he was just sitting there smiling, like, I don't know what's going on. I'm just here. Like, we had to explain to him the situation like 8 times before he slowly started like picking up in his mind how bad the situation was.
So he was just like, I'm just having fun with friends.
Yeah, he was. He was like,
Uh, y-
guys, we should go upstairs and play Call of Duty.
oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah,
Tyson wanted to play Black Ops 2, even though
because
we
they had a
have
gaming
Black Ops
area.
2
We have it. We could play literally any time. But he wants to do that.
at
Which-
Phoenix Fan
Which,
Fusion.
in all fairness, we could have also probably met some famous people while we were there.
But no, he wanted to play Black Ops.
Well, in all fairness, I was also shopping the whole time.
Yeah, but shopping is half the part of like going to Phoenix Fan Fusion and
Yeah,
like
but, like-
Comic-Con.
Because the lady that did the motion capturing and all that for Lady Dinermescu from Resident Evil 8.
Dimitrescu?
Dinermescu? Yeah.
I don't
Lady,
remember
I'm
what
gonna
it
call her Lady D.
Okay, say big lady. That's what everyone says.
No, because she seemed like she was a nice lady, and I feel like she gets that a lot. And like
Well, it's just the
I feel like
character.
that bothers me.
It,
but it's like-
it probably bothers people,
people-
for her to do.
People tweet her and everything that they're like, oh, big lady.
All right,
So-
it's you do you.
So I'm just gonna say Lady D
Okay,
because I am also illiterate speaking wise and I can't say shit.
okay.
But yeah, her line wasn't that long, so like I feel like we could have met her. If we waited in line long enough, we could have met John DiMaggio.
I love John DiMaggio.
Honestly, same. He's a fucking great voice actor.
He is.
And what made me sad was Chuck Norris wasn't there that day, but he was gonna be there the next day.
Ugh, you know how I feel about Chuck Norris.
Yeah, but it's like he's like
It's not
90
his
years.
fault.
He's 80 years old, dude. Can you
He's
believe that?
80.
Yeah, he was born in the 40s.
Oh my.
Why do you think Hitler died? Why do you think he killed?
Oh yeah, I read that somewhere. People were like, didn't like Chuck Norris get born like the same year Hitler died or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something that people were like they were saying like as if Chuck Norris was the reason that Hitler was dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, I personally have a problem with Chuck Norris. Not him as a person. I don't know anything about him as a person.
But the Chuck Norris jokes.
But the Chuck Norris jokes are so annoying. The stuff where it's like Chuck Norris could like.
he doesn't do push-ups. He pushes the earth down.
Yeah. They're so.
Chuck Norris was supposed to die years ago, but Death is too scared to tell him.
Yes, I hate those jokes. It's because like I don't find them
I
funny
grew up
because.
with those jokes.
Huh?
I grew up with those jokes.
I know, I did too. Everyone said them, but I always hated them because I was always like, it doesn't. It's
You're
not
always
even
like,
funny.
who the fuck is Chuck Norris?
No, I knew who he was because it was hard to avoid him because of all the memes. But like, it's because of the fact that like everyone was saying it, and I always was like, I don't understand. Why is this funny to people? Like, why is it funny to say this guy is that strong? That didn't make sense to me.
And then the Shaggy memes.
And the Shaggy memes were that again. It was literally just Shaggy does everything. And like I didn't find it funny.
I want to meet Matthew Lillard one day.
Matthew Lillard, yeah.
Yeah.
He'd probably be nice. Have you seen the clip of him? Like, you definitely have the clip of him and the little girl. She starts
I don't
crying.
think so. I don't
Oh,
think so.
there's this clip where a little girl is like crying when she's meeting him, and he's like, "Oh, don't cry, don't cry," and then he slips into the Shaggy voice, and he goes like, he shows her he shows her a picture of Shaggy, and she goes like who's that? Like who's that? And he goes like it's Scooby Doo, and she starts laughing, and it's very sweet. But yeah, like.
But yeah, because I have a D&D cookbook, and he plays D&D.
I've heard that. Yeah, he does play D&D.
And him and Freddie Prinze Jr. are both people that like
Who?
like the guy that played as Freddy in the Scooby-Doo live action movies.
Is his name Freddie Prinze Jr.?
I believe so, yeah. I think that's the guy.
It doesn't sound right.
Let me look it up.
You say so.
Freddie Prinze Jr. Yeah, it's him.
Alright. Cool. So the guy who plays Freddy is named Freddy.
Yeah. But yeah, honestly, there's a lot of actors and like voice actors and all that you're like you when you find out that they play D&D, it's shocking.
It
You're like,
becomes
really?
It becomes less shocking to me because like everyone plays D&D now. Like it's just a good game. You get to do whatever you want.
You know the guy that played as Flash Thompson in the Tobey Maguire movies, the one that got casted as Deathstroke
He got cast
in
as
the
Deathstroke?
DC, in the DC movies. Yeah,
Really?
yeah, he plays D&D.
I didn't know that he was Deathstroke.
Yeah,
That's cool. I haven't seen him in forever, so like.
yeah, because it was in the Justice League post-credit scene.
Oh, I still haven't watched the new Justice League movie.
Well, no. Oh wait, you haven't. Which one? The Snyder cut or the original one?
Snyder cut.
It's because it's the post-credit scenes for the original too.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I'll show you afterwards, but yeah, he's
Nice.
Deathstroke
Nice.
for however long the DC cinematic universe lasts for.
Yeah, that thing is on a sinking ship.
Yeah,
Like I'm glad that Shazam is still going strong, because like Shazam is my favorite superhero of all time. But like,
yeah,
man.
my favorite superhero's not doing so hot.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're the actor who plays the Flash. They got in some trouble, didn't they?
Not just some; they keep getting in trouble.
Yeah. It's almost like they should have been
literally
fired.
Warner Brothers told them like just stay out of, just keep your nose clean until the movie comes out.
Couldn't help themselves.
Nope.
Uh,
And
that's
then
awful.
Johnny Depp Amber Heard for Aquaman.
I mean, I guess.
Ben Affleck quit as Batman. The guy that plays
Oh,
as
yeah.
Cyborg quit as Cyborg.
God. Well, Henry Cavill's still Superman, at least.
Okay, but like, when the fuck are we getting a Man of Steel 2?
Well, we don't need it, cause Shazam's whole thing is like he's like a rival to Superman. So
I
like,
would still like a Man of Steel 2, please.
well, maybe
It's been
fucking
9 years since Man of Steel 1, Luke.
Well, maybe if Man of Steel deserves it, because as it stands, I don't think Man of Steel does. I think Man of Steel. I haven't seen it, but the way the Superman is portrayed in the DCEU, like
Henry Cavill is Superman. He's a good Superman.
he's a good Superman, but he's written terribly.
Yeah,
Like the way he acts as him, I think he does really well. But like, God,
it's mostly just the writing of the movie.
it's the writing. Like that's the problem with most shows,
superhero
which
movies
sucks.
and shows and all that.
Like
yeah.
Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man, like he is
Honestly,
awesome.
he was
as-
a great fucking Spider-Man.
I loved Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man, and like it was so sad that he never got his third movie because like the fact that he was so good, but he just got such a shit movie. And like yeah, you can say the whole like oh he was too cool, but like okay, well what about as Spider-Man then?
It was his idea. It was actually his idea. He's like, wouldn't it be cool if Spider-Man had skateboarded?
Yeah, exactly. Like
And he was still a nerd. He was just like a cooler, more introverted.
yeah,
nerd.
but in that case, I do agree that he should have looked nerdier. Like they should have given him like there are things they could have done to make him look nerdier, like given him like big dorky glasses or.
But in all fairness, there's like a lot. Like there's many ways a nerd can look.
Yes, but he's not just supposed to be a nerd. He's supposed to be a nerd that's bullied and like unpopular. Like with the only girl that's into him being like Gwen Stacy or
Gwen
Mary Jane.
Stacy.
Yeah. He's not supposed to be like just a nerd.
Supposed to be the nerd.
No. Yeah, he's supposed to be the nerd. He's supposed to be the one that's picked on in class. The one that's shoved into lockers. You look at Andrew Garfield and he looks like 5 girls ask him out that minute. Like he's way too attractive. And they could have done something about it cuz like having a good job.
It's like a lot of actors and actresses in Hollywood nowadays are especially good looking.
Yeah, that's also true.
Because like Hollywood has an image that they want to keep, that all of these characters are good looking.
You have to look like conventionally good looking, that is. Like you have to look a certain way.
You either have to be really good looking or really fucking funny.
You have to look like the last person. Like you can't
or you could just be Adam Sandler.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like those are character actors. Like people that are not conventionally good looking, they're always character actors. They're the ones that are cast to play the ugly ones or the ones that are just for jokes.
Yeah.
But like in reality, they're not ugly or only meant for jokes. It's not like people who aren't supermodels. It's not like people who aren't supermodels don't have romance stories that would be very nice to see.
Yeah.
Like, it's a shame, but that's just how the world is. That's just how Hollywood is.
But there are good casting for superheroes.
Yeah, I mean, superheroes make sense with
like Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man.
Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man was
good
good.
Casting.
That was good, and like I think for certain characters it does make sense for them to be conventionally good looking because like Bruce Wayne, he's literally like a billionaire. Like of course he has the money to make himself look more attractive.
And also he works out a lot.
And also he works out nonstop. Like of course he would. It makes sense for someone like Bruce Wayne to have like 6-pack abs and bulging pecs.
Same with Hulk.
Same with Hulk. Like that's another one. I think they did Hulk really well too. I think
because Mark Ruffalo looks really nerdy, and then they use CGI to make him look jacked as hell.
Yeah, like he looks like he could be Bruce Banner. Unlike, honestly, I felt like what was it, Edward Norton? Edward Norton. Yeah, I felt like Edward Norton wasn't a great Hulk.
I feel like Eric Bana was a good Bruce Banner.
Who?
You know the really old, like the early 2000s Hulk movie?
I never saw that one.
Really?
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. Not gonna lie.
I heard it. I saw a video of it, and I was like, man, that's horrible. That looks like a video. That looks like a PlayStation 1 game.
I grew up with that movie, honestly.
My dad did too.
But yeah, it's because Ang Lee, the director of the movie, like he wanted to stylize it like a comic book. It didn't really translate well to the screen.
Yeah, that happens.
Because like
sometimes.
they would have transitions and like scenes that I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then Hulk gets bit in the dick by a radioactive poodle.
Bit in the dick?
Yes.
By a radioactive poodle.
I really wish I was joking, but that is a genuine fucking scene that they
Don't lie. You know you're glad that it happened.
No, I'm not, because it's fucking weird.
But it's funny.
Not really. It's like not only that, but like all the fight scenes with the Hulk are way too dark.
I do know that.
Actually see anything except for like one scene that's, in my opinion, the best scene where he's fighting helicopters and tanks and all that in the desert.
Yeah. Oh, that's where that's from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that referenced a lot. I didn't know it was from the Hulk movie.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And the main bad guy is Absorbing Man, who in the comics he's pretty powerful and like he's a pretty cool villain. Not so much in the movies. Spoiler alert if you care about me spoiling a really bad Hulk movie from the early 2000s.
From 2002.
Yeah, which was the same year I was born.
Same.
But yeah, it's like the Absorbing Man is portrayed as it's Bruce Banner's dad, who does
David Banner.
Yeah.
Or is that before they called him? Or is that before they started saying David Banner was Bruce's dad?
I think that was when they were starting to do it.
Did
No.
you? I think I've told you
I
this.
wasn't done yet.
Did you know why?
I
Oh,
wasn't done.
okay, okay, okay. Sorry, I'm sorry. Go
Fucking
ahead. Go
weird
ahead.
ass motherfucker.
Fuck you. Go ahead.
Fucking play your snake game before I talk.
Okay.
but
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
because so what? I don't even know what he did in the beginning of the movie to make the Hulk. But what he did to become Absorbing Man was he spliced his DNA with like starfish DNA. So like
Oh.
he touched something and then like his hand gets absorbed into it, kind of.
Okay.
And for the final fight scene, is like he absorbs electricity and becomes like a giant electric like monster thing. And then he absorbs a lot of water and becomes like a water monster. And then he tries absorbing the Hulk's power, and then he just fucking
Blows up.
dies, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't
what were
have
you gonna
two.
say, rude ass motherfucker?
Fuck you. I was gonna say, did you? I think I told you this. Did you know why they changed his name to David Banner in the show?
I did not know.
Okay. So for those of you that were a fan of the old
Oh, of the Lou
Hulk show,
Ferrigno Hulk?
the original Hulk show, um, he wasn't called Bruce Banner. He was called David Banner.
Oh wait, no, that I actually, because in the comics his name is David.
No, 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 no. I looked it up. It's not. It's not that.
Oh, really?
His name was always Bruce Banner. They changed it to David Banner because the guy making the show told Stan Lee that he thought Bruce sounded too gay.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing that.
And like, and Stan Lee was like, "What?
Yeah, what do you mean? Like Excelsior?
What does that mean?" And he goes like, "It sounds too gay. You have to change it." And so he was forced to change it to David Banner. And I just,
That's lame.
oh my god, I can't believe that.
I do like the Lou Ferrigno Hulk because like that's just how jacked he is. Like they just spray painted him and they're like, all right, that's good enough.
Oh yeah, that's always
But
good.
he's just naturally that jacked.
But man, like,
Which having a shirtless guy on screen for a few hours isn't gay at all. No, a jacked shirtless guy to be exact.
well, as long as his name is David, it's okay.
Yes, because David is the straightest name.
David is
ever.
the straightest name you've ever heard. How is Bruce? How is that a gay name? But how is any name a gay name? How do you make a name gay?
I don't fucking know, man. It's the 80s. Like,
Was it the 80s?
I don't know, like 80s, 70s was when the Lou Ferrigno Hulk came out.
Oh man, that's old. I thought
Yeah.
it was like the 90s.
No, it's old.
Damn.
And Lou Ferrigno even made a cameo as a security guard in the...
I do know that. Yeah, that's cool.
How's the name gay?
It's apparently gay.
It'd be like, yes, Luke, that is a straight name.
Ah, yes. Put it in the straight pile. Ah, yes. Heterosexual. Just the right amount of vowels. Bruce? Ah, far too many
Yeah,
consonants.
if it has an odd number of letters in the name, then it's gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can prove this theory.
Oh yeah. Prove it.
Yeah, Cisco. 5 letters.
Well, you heard it here first, folks.
Hulk.
If you don't know if you're gay, count the letters in your name.
If it's odd, you might want to go see someone or talk to them about it.
Do you think Noodle's gay? Noodle.
No, straight,
Noodle's straight.
6 letters.
Maybe he's just questioning.
He could also be bi or pan.
Well,
or
you're
one of the
bi,
other ones. Yeah,
and yours counted as the gay,
yeah.
so he
You know why?
can't
Because
be.
it's too difficult to explain bi and pan to people, so it's easier to just say, yeah, I'm gay.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
I
they're
don't
like,
know why I'm saying yeah. I don't get it. I'm not in the LGBT community, so I don't really understand
I
the
mean, you're an
struggles.
ally. You're an ally.
That doesn't mean I understand the struggles.
Yeah. You don't.
I don't know jack shit about what that's like. I can only
You're,
guess.
you're straight cis hetero white guy.
I'm filthy, just like Noodles.
Wait, I just said straight cis hetero. Two of those mean the
It's a
same thing.
It's an oxymoron. Alright. We'll continue this gay talk next time on our next hangout. Bye.
Bye.
Count the letters in your name. You'll find out something new about yourself.